So welcome back to another video, and today I will be discussing about how the Bangladesh is complaining that they have got a wrong set of, or I will say that malfunction set of equipments or the guns and weapons which have been exported from the China. So the case is that recently they have purchased a huge demand of weapon purchasing from the China, and and when it reaches their hand, so the case is like the case is like that the weapons got malfunctions and they were not performing as they have to, because China had supplied a very cheap quality of weapons to them, and it was completely bothering to them. So the problem is not only with supplying or purchasing weapons from the China. The problem is that the China intend to sell these all weapons at a very low cost, so that the whosoever country has very less GDP is not able to purchase very high. So it is compensate with the uh, less price of weapons from China. So it is targeted Bangladesh, Myanmar, and then Maldives also, Sri Lanka also. But right now we're talking about the Bangladesh, that how they have purchased, how they have got into a big trap. So it is not the first time that they had experienced this kind of things. Earlier, they have purchased some jet fighter, which was also malfunctions, which were not able to perform, and with having more not and further, it was like there it was life cycle of only 5 to 6 years for that aircraft, and after that they have also purchased two submarines from China, and the China that they had exported that submarine was very less quality, or even that it was has been used before. It was a second-hand ship which has been given to the China at a very low cost, but ultimately aim was that ship was not meant for the particularly surviving or particularly defensing, or I would quote in this manner, like they are not a fighter submarine or something which is equipped with the so many weapons and jets. It was not like that. So it was very simple to carry out, but soon their life was also not as far as it was needed. So now the question is that when it is, does it create an opportunity for India also to participate or extend its relationship with the Bangladesh in exporting weapons to the Bangladesh, because India has a very great history with Bangladesh, since India was also one of the country who is responsible for the independence of Bangladesh, which currently East Pakistan, which is currently known by Bangladesh from Pakistan, and so it creates a whole vacuum that we a vacuum of opportunity, creates a whole opportunity where that India can seize it, and can build a relationship with it, but supplying good quality of weapons to them. Because I can simply formulate in this manner. You can simply formulate in this manner. For example, that if you buy a very less quality of weapon and it got malfunctions in 1 or 2 3 years, and ultimately next year you already know that you will go into to purchase a new equipment. So the if you combine the cumulative power of money that you have to spend in purchasing weapon only, it is much more higher than as to compared to one time purchase of a good quality of weapons from other country. So that is, there is another strategy which is follow which another strategy where China follows, that it spend less quality of weapon, in the perspective that when the weapon will got malfunction, it will they will directly come to them, and they will say that they need, and in return they will charge more, or some or I will quote in this. For example, they have borrowed a submarine which needs a repairment. So if for the repairment, sometimes they have two possibility: either they do not provide or equipments that which need to be repaired. They are saying that uh, we already having shortage of this equipments we cannot provide. So ultimately it create a whole vacuum of security for Bangladesh or the countries like that. Or second perspective, second insight, if they are providing, they are charging more to them to provide this kind of services to the services to their followers. So that strategy was followed by the China, and it is thing that in the start of new journey of third term journey of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Rajnath Singh, who is the Defense Minister, it's a which have a great opportunity to build a great relationship with Bangladesh, so it can tackle. Not only it is not only limited to the relationship building only, but it is only create a good tackling or I will say strengthening the uh, neighborhood to defend China and stop China to penetrate in India in many ways. Here the penetration in means with in opportunity sense. Okay. So till this video, I will sharing this much only. I will be meeting you in the next video. Thank you so much.